Welcome to Thirsty for History at the River Road African American Museum. My name is Kathe Hambrick, and I am the founder of the museum that opened in March of 1994 at the Texcoco Plantation. I want to welcome you here to Donaldsonville. We've been here in this building since 2003, and I'm starting a series of podcasts that will go for the next 12 months, and it's called Thirsty for History. At the end of each segment, we will have a beverage for you. So we want you to stay tuned. You can order the recipe for the historical beverage that will be prepared for you by the museum's mixologist. Thank you for joining us for the first segment of Thirsty for History. Today we want to introduce you to the flag paintings of Malaika Favorite. Malaika's paintings were featured in an exhibit that I curated for my master's thesis project called Oh Say Can You See? Malaika was the first student to integrate Dutchtown High School right here in Ascension Parish. As I started to do research for my thesis, I realized that in the 1960s, there were quite a few artists across America who were using the flag to make a political statement as a part of their protest in the 1960s. So as I started to interview Malaika, I thought it would be interesting to hear from her perspective why she uses the stars and stripes so much in this series. And what I learned was that her stars and stripes are an instrument of communication to express her concerns about race, gender, and class. Right now, I want to introduce you to Malaika Favorite, who is also a poet, has several books of poetry. Here's my first edition signed copy from her from about 25 years ago. Malaika, please come and tell us about these beautiful works of art.
Okay, I really started this as a series. I was working on the flag itself and then including Abraham Lincoln in several pieces about the flag and quotes from Lincoln. So this is Abraham Lincoln washing America, and as you can see, I have a quote from the Gettysburg Address 7 years ago. And just repeating that quote throughout the white part of the flag. And the idea is that it's a statement about the importance of Lincoln in Black culture and how Black people view Lincoln as a part of our historical heritage.
And so why is it called Abraham Lincoln Washing America?
Because it's a washboard, and in my view, his goal was to make us better. And to do that, we have to come clean of all of our past errors and mistakes in how we view each other and what we think about each other. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. This was also on the attached to ruler attached to the washboard, which is again to encourage people to love and appreciate each other.
Show us the ruler again. That's a ruler.
It's an actual ruler, and these were given out in the back in these, I think in the 80s and 70s, 80s or something for school kids. And you have this quote, a good rule, or the golden rule. It was called the golden rule: do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
So Malaika, then we have another painting here that I see that has a Confederate flag on it. So can you tell us a little bit about the Confederate flag that we see here?
Okay, this was created during the period when there was a debate about whether or not the Confederate flag should be removed from many state capitals, and it was for a long time in Georgia and other states. The Confederate was featured along with the American flag, and there was a lot of argument and discussions about this situation. So in my painting, I said, it's over, wash it. So the idea being that the Civil War is over, we need to unite and work together and wash away our disagreements.
And why do you have the third eye there? What is that eye?
God is watching you.
God is watching us. And the name of this piece again?
It's over, wash it.
So then we have another painting here that is very interesting, and I really like the way you draped this one. I mean, it's just, I mean, only an artist could do this. What's the name of this one?
This is the unfinished work of Washing America. And again, it's the idea that even though Lincoln said all these great words in the Gettysburg Address about bringing forth a new nation, conceived in liberty, dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal, we still need to keep healing our country. We need to keep washing and purifying our country. So I'm focusing on the concept of a continuous cleansing of the American spirit.
Well, I see our museum mixologist is ready for us in the museum's kitchen. Hello, Troy. On this hot July summer afternoon, I understand you have a watermelon cucumber cooler for us garnished with blackberries. Why don't you show us how this beverage goes? Okay, I see we have some cucumbers. Watermelon that he has taken the seeds out of. All of these fruits and vegetables, by the way, come from the museum's Freedom Garden, which contains edible and medicinal plants that could have been used on the Underground Railroad here in South Louisiana. And our mixologist, Troy, is also a master gardener who helps to take care of the garden. Okay, I see we have lemon. Lemon and lime. Oh, and a special cane juice. Special sugar cane juice that Troy has prepared in advance. How appropriate since we're in sugarcane country. Here goes the ice. Oh, wow. Give it a good shake. Good shake. Pouring it in my mason jar glass. How special. Little more ice. And the blackberry garnish. Why would you ever want to garnish another drink with cherries when you could have blackberries? You know, I think I've heard them say, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Thank you, Troy. I'm no longer thirsty for history on this hot summer July day. Thank you again. Join us for Volume 2 of Thirsty for History in the month of August. See you then, Troy.